You may continue if thou would like. If thou wouldst like. I'm not good in Shakespearean
Is there
English.
Shakespearean for I? Because thou is like you,
No, I don't
and
know.
thy is yours, and thy do thee, thy do.
Fee, fi, fo, fum.
I will now touch this bum. Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to another episode of this shit.
Touch the sign. Because what did the lady say? We shall summon her.
Yeah, but the fight is over.
We shall not summon her to fight. She wanted to give us the arts of the old.
Oh, I thought you already did that.
No.
I am Dusk of Ulisil. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thine wishes.
Learn the gesture. Proper bow.
Proper bow.
Bow. Bow. Bow bow.
I mean,
There's the bow, there's the bow, like, and there's the bow tie.
I'm sorry, yes, of course you're right. I really should stop correcting you, especially because I make a lot of mistakes as well, so...
Just learn. Talk.
For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home I was taken, and banished to a plane of distortion. It was there that thou came to my rescue, long after I had relinquished all hope. So gleeful was I. My faith reneweth.
Cool.
The sorceries of Ulisil differ from the magic of thine age. It is difficult to explain. Ulisil's sorceries are, what doth one say? They're somewhat of an approximation. Thine sorceries are more straightforward, negating all but thyself. Dost thou not find some fascination in these discrepancies?
Ah, so basically what you're saying is they're not like other sorceries.
No, I think it's like, yeah, you can see
Hidden
it.
body
Hidden
cast
body
light.
cast
So
light,
it's more of the illusionary nature.
repair.
Yeah.
Chameleon. Oh, chameleon. Want that. Hidden weapon, for example, is your weapon becomes invisible.
Yeah, so it's more like illusionary magic.
Yeah.
And what we're doing so far is more of the evocation nature, like fire magic.
Fire, or with the sorceries, it's the soul arrows. It's like, boom, you attack.
Yeah.
And here it's more like cast light. You have like light source, hidden body. You hide yourself, but not sure if that actually helps against monsters. Although perfect invisibility is unachievable due to the risk of dissipation, the caster need only stand still for a moment to blend into environs with astounding camouflage. This is
So basically you do the cockroach when you stand still. You know we can see you. No, you can't.
No, it's like those insects that look like a tree branch.
Yeah.
Then when they stand still, you can't see them, but once they move, it's like, or when you know they're there, it's like, put them away.
That's why I say.
Yeah.
No, I can see you, right? I just imagine you standing in front of Midir. I know Midir is a Dark Souls 3 boss, but just you standing in front of Midir. You know I can see you. No, you can't.
I mean, in a way, this functions just like red light, green light. Because when you stand still, the one that turns around cannot see you.
I would like to say it in Korean, but I can't.
Because you don't know
I don't know how to pronounce it properly.
and cast light. But yeah, this hidden weapon and hidden body feels like PvP to me.
Yeah.
Because
To annoy your enemies a little.
Hidden weapon is like, you don't know what weapon it is, so you can't tell what, if it is a katana that will do bleed damage or something.
Yeah.
But sometimes how the weapon is held, you can still see.
Yeah.
like
The
it.
sorceries of Ulasil. It
Okay,
is Ulis
she does the same
is there not-
stuff.
If thou art in need, pray summon me again. I only wish to be of some genuine assistance. May the flames guide thee.
I'm gonna butcher it, but I'm still gonna do it, so I apologize to everyone. But 무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다. 나나나나나나나나.
The thing is,
If you haven't seen Squid Game, watch it. It's a very good show. In the beginning, I was a little skeptic because I thought, it's such a hyped show, but it can't be that good. It is very good. It's a very good show.
the problem I had when we watched it is it took me some time to go through the, like, if I wouldn't have known what would happen, I would have stopped after the first episode.
Yeah, because at first Ki-hoon is not
Ooh,
very
hi, buddy.
is not really a very charming protagonist because you watch like the first half of the episode
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, this is so bad. This is horrible. No, this
But-
is awful. If the
but-
whole show is like that, I want to stop.
But that's actually interesting because a couple episodes before we talked about like Korean shows and American shows, because you rarely have that in American shows.
Did we?
Yeah,
In Dark Souls, did we?
yeah.
Really?
We talked about mostly we talked about the length,
Uh,
like that American shows.
Because
usually-
you mentioned Marry My Husband.
yeah.
We didn't talk about Korean
Not
shows.
specifically, but
Yeah, okay.
like how Korean shows often like have one season maybe because they tell a story and that's it.
Or at least we do not know a lot of shows that have
Yeah.
a lot of seasons. I mean, because did you know that Good Doctor is originally a Korean show with one season?
Yeah, and you haven't watched it. I want to watch it.
Yeah. Yes.
But to me it feels like they had the story in mind and they told the story and that's it.
Yeah.
While in a lot of Western media it's like, oh, this show is running good, let's make more.
Yeah.
They don't have a story in mind. And similar to Zed, of course, to that.
That was not medicine.
Similar to that, it's rare that the protagonist of an American or Western show in general is at the beginning not likable.
Yeah, because usually and I'm of the same conviction, to be honest. Because usually I'm like, yeah, if you do not like the protagonist of a show, why should you watch the show? Why should you root for that person? And still I want to play the God of War games.
We will.
I will. I want to play them if you would allow. Or do you want to play them?
No. You can play them.
Because have you ever played them?
I played God of War 3.
Okay.
I didn't play through the game because I made the mistake of that. It was my first God of War game and I played it on hard.
Oh, okay. No, so if you would allow, I would like to play them because I've never played them and I've never seen them. I know a little bit about it, about the story and everything, but
Yeah.
I've never played a God of War game.
Sure.
But yeah, to real quick step back on that little tangent, what I wanted to say with that 40-minute rant, because as I've already mentioned in another episode, it's very hard for me to get to my point in as little words as possible.
Especially since we get interrupted by the game.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Please let stories be over.
You left me high and I thought maybe you'd forgotten about me. Are you back for more of my moss then? Plenty of it here, freshly peeled.
Sorry.
Just for you.
Glad to see that you're as chipper as ever. Because I think that is a problem that a lot of franchises have nowadays. Of course, I understand the appeal that if something sells very well and you have something that people obviously love, Not Laugh, but Love.
L-A... Oh, like, ha ha ha.
Laugh!
Okay, sorry.
Of course, I understand the appeal that people would say, yeah, let's make more of that. People like that. They really want that. But at some point, it should be over. Do something new. Go to new places. Try new stuff. Of course, you cannot succeed with everything, but it's better than taking something and tearing it down. Because if I may, the Dragon Age game, the new Dragon Age game, Veilguard, a lot of things that people complain is bad about it is the writing. People do not because a lot of people accuse other people that did not like the game of being bigoted and it's because of
I'll be heading down below.
Sorry, I just wanted to...
No worries.
Okay,
It's okay.
you just say...
you don't like the game because you're bigoted and because you don't like LGBTQ and stuff and like that. No, it's just like the way the game is pulling it off, in my opinion, is bad. Because it's perfectly fine to talk about themes like that. I mean, we already had themes like that in previous Dragon Age games. Like, for example, in Dragon Age Inquisition, we had a trans character. We had Krem, who I personally think is an awesome character, because the writing of Krem is awesome. But you get that one scene shown over and over again, and there's this perfect meme for that, where Tosh is just like, so, I'm non-binary. Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Peter Griffin.
Yeah, I mean we can put that in here if we can find it. But yeah, it's just okay. Great.
It's just like straight to the point. There's no... It feels like they didn't try to implement it in a way into the world where it makes sense.
Yeah, but
it's
but
like...
just straight out push it.
It's like someone in a medieval setting is suddenly like, why can't we just invent a plane? What is a plane? Well, a flying object with wings, and I know how a plane works. How do you know that? It's a concept that does not exist yet.
Yeah.
And yet they treat it like it exists.
And just a lot of different stuff, here there's a YouTube channel that is called Legendary Drops that talked a lot about that, because we still haven't played the game, obviously, because we're playing Dark Souls right now. Who said that what the people are complaining about, first of all, you don't really have a lot of options, like decisions that you can make, which was always a great point for BioWare games. And yeah, that is just bad writing. And that's what the people are annoyed about, I think.
Yeah.
It's not about the themes of the game, or the themes of the character in that regard, but the way it is presented, I think, is what annoys people.
Because with that scene,
How did we get to that theme? Sorry, to that topic, I mean. How did we get here? Didn't we just talk about Korean shows?
Yeah, because we didn't like the character at first.
Yeah, sorry that I interrupted you. Do you want to finish your thought real quick?
My thought about that was because you said you don't have any choices. It felt like that because that one scene we saw of the game where they talked for a while. Usually in Dragon Age, you had like very extreme options.
Yeah,
Like you could, can I?
Yeah.
You could be like, yeah, I totally agree with you, or I disagree with you completely, or you could be like in the middle.
Yeah.
But there it was like you had 4 options, and all of them
were the same.
Were positive.
Yeah.
All of them were you did nothing wrong, and here's why. and you could choose why.
Yeah,
Basically.
I don't have it in front of me right now what the choices exactly were, but it was like, yes, give her time to work with that, or she's a bitch and you're in the right. Maybe you were a little too straightforward, but you're still in the right. And the fourth one,
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, also to quote legendary drops, it's basically, you're just everyone's slightly more stern friend or everyone's fun friend. Yeah, what if I don't want to be everyone's friend though?
Because that was beautiful in Dragon Age 2.
Yeah, you had the rivalry system.
Yeah. And as long as you as long as you kept your character true to itself, you were rewarded.
Yeah,
Like when I played it, I had a rivalry with
Fenris?
Fenris
Yeah, I think that's normal.
because I was a mage player.
Yeah, and thusly,
And thusly, my character, like my hawk, was for the rights of the mages, for example.
Yeah.
Fenris was absolutely against it. But
for understandable
for
reasons.
understandable reasons, but I kept it true to my character.
Yeah. Because you
And-
can still be friends with a person, even if you disagree on a lot of stuff, you can still respect someone else.
I got a club. Yeah, but to me, in Origins, it was not the case. I think if you did too many things that were against the character's beliefs, then they would leave.
Yeah.
And in Inquisition, I don't know. In Inquisition, I
Same.
tried to unfriend some of the characters, and suddenly I had romance options with them. So that was already a little bit weird sometimes.
Okay, that's a different problem. but yeah, I think it was I don't know if it was the Game Grumps themselves, but I think in Dream Daddy there was a quote where they were like, yes, you cannot always say the perfect thing to make everyone happy, because what are you, a sociopath?
Yeah, like
A little paraphrased, of course.
the reason why you can't like be in a relationship with everyone, but you have to choose at some point.
Yeah. And that would make other people disappointed or angry or whatever.
Yeah, because they wanted. Because usually in those games you can just date everyone, be friends with everyone.
Yeah, like in Hoodie
And-
Pop, you mean?
Yeah, because
What are you? What is that?
that's like
It's a slug.
it's a slug leak, whatever.
Leech.
Leech.
A leak is something different.
Sorry.
Do we need to play Stardew Valley again?
No, leech.
A leech monk.
Oh, poison mist and tattered clothes.
Oh.
I think that's the clothing I started with.
Oh. So yeah, if you have franchises that have existed for who knows how many games or shows or franchises or whatever, just at some point let them end. Except if you have like a very good idea. Because how many different Transformers shows are there? And movies. Which doesn't mean you shouldn't make another Transformers movies, because very recently we've seen the new one, Transformers 1, and we loved it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was a great movie. I'm looking forward to the next one, to be honest.
At first, when we saw the trailer, we were disappointed because it felt just like a Marvel movie.
Yeah, especially because of Chris Pine.
Right, the voice actors.
It's not Chris Pine, it's Chris Hemsworth. It's Chris Hemsworth.
At this point, I don't know if you really mean it.
because it's a running gag for Thomas. Is he pissing in the swamp?
Did you see this?
I saw.
Can I repeat it?
Don't throw the leeches at Ziggy.
No, but yeah, he's here.
It's almost one.
I talked to him, okay?
Yeah.
He's sleeping while standing up.
I mean, he's hardcore. And yeah, it's Chris Hemsworth.
Okay.
It's Chris Pine.
It's not Chris Pine.
Oh ho! Excuse me, I was so absorbed in thought I just drifted away. You see, I'm actually in a bit of a fix. I've made it this far. But I'm short on antidote moss for the trip back. By my knighthood, I'm ashamed to ask, but can you spare a few scraps of moss?
I can.
Sure.
Fantastic. Thank you. A saint you are. This Knight of Katarina expresses his deepest gratitude. I shall not forget this. Please, take this, a symbol of my appreciation.
Thank you, my little garlic.
Our fates do seem entwined, don't they? Perhaps this, too, is the will of Lord Gwyn.
Okay.
A poison swamp, like quicksand in there.
Yeah, you could use a ring. I actually like that ring. Yeah, we watched it. We loved it.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Because I think it was, not sure if it was Miyamoto himself from Nintendo.
Yeah. Miyamoto Shigeru.
He said something like, if they don't have something new to add to the game, there's no reason to make another game. Which is
No matter the franchise, I assume.
yeah.
No matter if it's Mario or Zelda.
Yeah, because I think that was an explanation why, since the GameCube, there was no new F-Zero.
Mm-hmm.
The newest installment in the F-Zero franchise is F-Zero 99.
Okay. I unfortunately do not know what that is, I'm sorry.
F-Zero is the racing game where Captain Falcon is from.
Ah, okay.
It's a very high-speed race.
Mhm.
Like, you can actually feel the speed.
Ooh.
But
Server. Oh no,
Interesting.
put it up, put it up.
What do you mean?
Don't put it down.
Oh,
Server down! Server down!
because like there was an F-Zero for Super Nintendo.
Mhm.
There was one for Nintendo 64 and for GameCube.
Okay.
I don't know if the handheld consoles had any of them. But after the GameCube, there were no new F-Zero games, and people were like, "But I like F-Zero. Why are there no new games?" And Nintendo was basically like, "We have no idea what to add to the game, so why make a new game?"
Yeah.
I mean, I think there should still be a remaster.
Yes.
Because you can't play the old games on new consoles.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about that with, for example, with games like Sly Cooper. Why not make a remaster of those?
Yeah, at least the remaster. Because like with the Spyro games.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that big of a problem in my opinion, because I don't care if a game looks graphically amazing or not. A game can still be awesome even if the graphics are old or dated, I should say. I think.
Yeah.
Because the Sly Cooper games are available in PlayStation Premium.
Yeah.
And we will get Premium, and I want to play the Sly Cooper games. Or another franchise that I love very much is the Ratchet and Clank games, which we will also play at a certain point. Because they're also available in PlayStation Premium. But yeah, there's a lot of games that are not available. Like, for example, they made because you mentioned Spyro, they made the Reignited trilogy, but so far I don't think they will remake the other Spyro games, like Enter the Dragonfly or Hero's Tale. But what I have heard is that they're working on a fourth one, which I'm very excited for.
Like a continuation of the trilogy.
Of the Reignited trilogy, yes. So I think it is going to be Spyro 4.
Because the other games...
Oh, the Great Hollow.
Yeah, something died.
Maybe leeches or something?
Well, because the other games were the reboot, right? Or they had a different story or something.
You mean The Legend of Spyro?
For example. But weren't there other Spyro games that worked like the first three?
What do you mean?
Like collecting gems and stuff.
Yeah, the here Enter the Dragonfly is basically a continuation of that.
But was that a continuation? Or was that like
It was a continuation because
again, something died?
because for example Bianca is in the game,
Ah, okay,
or Hunter also is in the game.
okay.
With a hero's tale, you could say it is kind of a continuation of the story because Moneybags is in the game.
Yeah. And by the way, does that remind you of something? Like with the branches and such?
Here, Dark Souls 3, the ice.
No, I
things.
mean that the branches get destroyed when we go past them. And isn't that kind of like the end of Demon Souls? We went into the Great One,
Ah, you mean that's the great one?
the old one. I mean,
The old one, yeah, the great old one.
maybe because. Sorry to
It's
go
okay.
to that direction real quick, because we said the world in the world of Dark Souls, the world was shrouded in fog,
Yeah,
which could be a possibility that Dark Souls plays after the like the bad ending of, or the dark ending of Demon Souls.
yeah.
What if the Great One, the old one, grew bigger and bigger and became the Great Hollow? And we enter this one now. Sorry, with the
It's okay.
Spyro.
It's okay. No, because Moneybags is in Hero's Tale.
Ah, okay.
So it basically is a continuation of the story.
Okay, but they want to make a completely new one.
Yeah. So Spyro 4. I don't know more. I don't know what the game is gonna be about.
Okay.
I just know that they're working on it, and yeah, it's gonna
And we're gonna play it.
yeah, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think.
Yeah. I mean, same with Crash Bandicoot. It was like
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot. There were no real new games, and then the remake trilogy came out.
The remaster.
the-
I think it's just a remaster, like Spyro.
Is it remastered or is it a remake?
I think they don't change.
Because isn't the remaster just that it looks a little bit better, but it still looks kind of the same?
Oh, it's Fabrizio.
Yeah, Fabrizio.
Ah, my friend Fabrizio. A remaster is you leave the gameplay mostly the same and you enhance the graphics. A remake is when you also change game mechanics.
Yeah, but is it a remaster if it looks completely different? Like not polygonal anymore, but completely new graphics? Because we talked about how Moneybags has a completely new design, for example. Is it still a remaster?
For me, it is.
Okay. But then they remastered the Crash Bandicoot games, and then apparently it was so successful they decided, well, we make a new one. We make Crash Bandicoot 4.
It's about time.
It was about time.
Yeah, so a lot of ranting again to come to the point. If you don't have any more ideas for story or for plot points, let stories come to an end and start doing something new.
Yeah, because the new stuff
That's
could
my 2
just-
cents
could
anyway.
just be as good.
I'm looking forward to Blood of the Dawnwalker. It looked pretty awesome.
Oh, it was from the makers of Witcher, right?
From the creative director, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that game.
Yeah. I mean, in general, do you want to have the same thing over and over?
I mean, I'm also kind of looking a little forward to The Witcher 4, especially if we now get to play Ciri the entire game. That could also be interesting if they had maybe they had good ideas.
That's also the thing. Just because there's something new, like another game or another season or something, it doesn't need to be bad, of course.
No, of course not.
But often there is a problem like that. Shit.
You're dead.
Oh, I survived. Haha! I did a shortcut, I guess. By the way, if you go down here,
Yeah.
without having the Lord vessel, and because down there there's also,
You can't get
I
back
think, a
up.
bonfire, you can get back up, but it's so,
Tedious.
yeah.
Understandably so.
That's why I'm only here now with the Lord vessel, because
Okay.
there's something very cool waiting for us down there, in my opinion. But I forgot how to go down.
Jump down there. Because there's a shiny.
Here?
Yep.
Because as you can see, we traverse by falling down a lot. So your first thought is like, you can't go back up there. But then you
Yeah.
have to find ways to go up, let yourself fall down on another tree branch, and from there go up again, and so on.
Look, buddy, if I wanna play Getting Over It with Bennett 40, when I'm really in the mood to hating myself to the point to self-destruction, I'm gonna play Getting Over It with Bennett 40. Or I'm gonna play the bad trip of Journey of the Broken Circle because it comes out to the same thing at the end of the day. I know I hate myself, but I don't hate myself that much. Not right now. Try jumping.
There's stuff waiting. No, I don't want to die.
Oh. Why is it blowing black smoke?
It's blowing curse.
Oh,
So
careful.
yeah, when you stand in there for too long, then you die, and you have half your health.
That's not good.
Yep.
Bad, Fabrizio.
What is up here? And then this is the way up.
What a thrill. How long is that ladder?
Too long.
I give my life.
Ah, maybe that's the way up. You go up through the ladders.
Not for honor, but for you. Snake eater. Metal Gear is also a game with a very complicated story. And the game even tells you the story, and it's complicated.
The thing with Metal Gear. Oh no!
Get out,
oh
get
no!
out, get
oh
out,
no!
get
No!
out,
No! No!
get out.
Shit. How out?
Out.
You can't go back up.
Then die.
Okay, that was an Estus flask that I got. Okay. I was just. What is attacking me from above now?
Everyone.
Ah, shit.
Can you not just jump down?
I can, but they're waiting for me.
Come down, friend. Let's play, friend.
Hee
Cursed Fabrizio.
Yeah, I don't like them in this one. I don't mind them in Dark Souls 3 because they don't attack you. Like here they still stagger you with their attacks. And on top of that, blow the smoke. That will kill you. Instantly. But in Dark Souls 3 they're just spitting their smoke and that's it. They don't attack you, as far as I know at least. Anyway, yeah, because of F-Zero.
Before you continue, it's been like already 40 minutes again.
Oh.
Do we...
But I think we are almost there.
Okay, then continue what you wanted to say. I'm very sorry.
In F-Zero 99 is like a new game. It came out a couple of years, I think. A couple of years ago.
It's a mushroom person. Are they also evil?
They will attack me if you
Yeah, but I don't mean that they will attack you. Obviously, they will attack you because they have a health bar. What kind of wapiti is that? Because that sounds like wapiti.
Yeah. Oh, and those are the shadows of.
Yeah, will they fall down?
No, those are the shadows of the dead ones.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah. Did you wanted to say something?
No, you wanted to. I just wanted to let you know that it's already been
Okay.
40 minutes.
F-Zero 99 is basically F-Zero for the SNES, but with 99 players at a time.
What the?
No, 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 big one. Shit, another big one. No, I died. See you at the next episode. I will wait for you down there. Bye.
Hello, this is Editing Cat speaking. As you can see, while Thomas was trying to find his way down the massive tree structure again, he got ambushed by Fabrizio and now he's cursed. And yeah, because he will definitely not try to get down here once more in risk of getting another heart attack. He just decided, okay, you know what, screw that, I will try to get down and just get through with it, and then I will look for a cure for being cursed.
Because I don't want to get cursed again.
So yeah, that's what we're doing now. Thank you.
Oh, by the way.
Huh?
This is a cursed person.
Aye. Okay, that's not very healthy. No! You're a dick! You're a dick! Hey, wanna see how many times my husband can die while trying to get down where he already was before? Check this out.